Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of One Piece, which is on 1132. This episode right here was actually pretty tragic and very well done by Toei, even though like the pacing issues will always have its ways of giving the audience unlikable results. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We get to see that it picks off where Ginny gets kidnapped, and we get to see Kuma being a little reckless in his endeavors when he's working with the revolutionary army. We see that despite after Ginny was kidnapped and was never heard of again, Kuma went on like a so sorry, tired. Went on a possible angry rampage in order to like help those who are in trouble or who needs help. And eventually, after a certain amount of time has passed, Ginny makes a call to the revolutionaries and tells them that she's sick and that she doesn't have much time. Eventually, Kuma knew where she would be at and goes to the very place where he and Ginny grew up and had their moment together. By that time, it was too late. Ginny said her last words to Kumachi, which he did not hear because he decides to go to the very place where he believes where Ginny is at, which he is correct on. We get to see that Ginny passes away after she said her last words. Kuma finds her at the very church that him and his parents grew up in, including where he and Ginny has spent most of their life in as well. But by that time he reached there, like I said, repeating myself, forgive me on that. Ginny passed away, leaving behind her only child, which apparently, we all know where that one came from. Which she became a celestial dragon by force, and guess after she got sick, they threw her out, and yeah, not gonna say anything more than that. So anyways, Kuma decides to spend his life to raise Ginny and fight for the Revolutionary Army. Unfortunately, we get some more bad news down the line where Ginny, despite growing up nicely and healthy, she ends up having the same symptoms such as her mother, the crystallized scales, which apparently is called sapphire scales, I believe, or some kind of disease that involves crystals. That much I can tell you. Unfortunately, we get to see that after Kuma realizes this, he does not allow Genie to be exposed to moonlight or sunlight or something like that, or any type of light, I guess, from nature itself. By that time, Kuma had to quit the Revolutionary Army, which really sucks because considering what he is and how powerful he is and what he does, he must have been a very powerful asset, which is obvious from the get go. But as the episode continues on, we get to see that a doctor who knows of the disease tells him that unfortunately there is no cure or way to treat this thing. And I'll give you the straight up truth right now. Your daughter only has until possibly 10 or before 10 years old that she's going to die, which upsets Kuma greatly because he's trying to figure out what to do, which any parent would do. Any child that they have or they are taking care of is something that they don't want to see pass away at a young age because they got a lot to live for, and that's what any parent should do. Anyone who's not like that, well, I hope you. Not going to say anything. Sorry for being off topic. By that time, Kuma is already in trouble enough knowing that Ginny's disease is passed on to Bonnie, which really sucks. Right now, Ginny believes that once she's 10, she'll be like okay. Unfortunately, things make a very bad cliffhanger turn where the freaking king is starting to do some crazy stuff again. He ends up trying to kill and kill people who burn the people who will drag down the country, and this upsets Kuma greatly. As he's getting ready to go into action again. Preview of next episode looks like to me, it looks like there's some hope to be given. It's called To Save His Daughter, Kuma the Timid Pacifist. So, yeah. Anyways, this episode right here was very devastating, tragic, depending on your point of view and how you look at it or perceive it. Ginny managed to get released, but unfortunately, it's because she was sick and she had the disease, and Kuma tries to reach to her but passes away before he could. Sees the daughter, takes care of her. Unfortunately, that daughter inherits the same disease as her mother, and yeah, it really, really sucks. Anyways, I look forward to next episode and the ones after that, and throughout the entire year. So until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm Afazito. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.